What's up guys, Rock here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to tame the Desert Titan with pretty much no damage to you or your mount. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, let's get started. So all you're going to need to do this is to find yourself a Quetzal. Its level doesn't really matter too much as long as it has good stamina, as I've not really ever taken damage doing this, assuming you're not in like PvP and there's other players trying to kill you. So once you have a Quetzal, get it a platform saddle. Once again, armor doesn't really matter because it shouldn't take any damage. Then go ahead and get on its back. Place down a foundation just right where your rider will be. Try to get as close to the edge as possible. And then all we're going to do is just make us a basic little 1x1 box. Put a roof on it. And then a door. And yeah, that should be it. Now whenever you're riding it, your rider should be completely encased in this foundation. So now that we have our riding box all done, let's go ahead and summon the Titan. Alright, so all you need to do to summon the Desert Titan is go ahead and find this little cave. It's right where all this giant metal structure stuff is. All you have to do is find the obelisk and then kind of follow it along this river, and then you should be able to find it pretty easy. Here are the actual map coordinates of me being right next to the cave. Overall, this is actually really easy to get through. If you have yourself a man of armor, you can pretty much just run the whole way, occasionally jumping if you, say, get stuck on a golem or something. And also, the path is really easy. You just kind of follow it along, just kind of taking every turn that you can until you get there. If you're riding a man of armor, then you can just go ahead and jump through here. You cannot dive while you're in here, so keep that in mind, but you can do slight dashes. Just follow this through, take a left, and then you should come out to this room. You'll see this little hexagonal pattern on the ground, just follow that along. Then once you hit this river, go right across it, and then right here should be the artifact. Go ahead and grab this artifact, because you're going to actually need it to summon the Desert Titan. Once you get it, just go ahead and cross this little gap again, and then land over here, and this will be the terminal we summon it at. So what you're going to need to summon the Desert Titan is 1 artifact of the Chaos, which we already got, 100 corrupted hearts, 10 fire talons, and 10 Sarco skin. Alright, so I've gone ahead and spawned everything in that I need to get it, but pretty much all you need to do is kill corrupted creatures to get the corrupted hearts, kill wyverns to get the talons, and then kill Sarcos to get the skin. Pretty self-explanatory overall. So just double click on the Titan, and then once you've done that, it should start making this lovely bubble, and this is pretty much just going to teleport you and anything inside of it over to the desert. It kind of gives you a preview of where you're going to be by this lovely hologram. Alright, then once you are teleported, it will throw you off your mount, but you can just get right back on it. And now we're going to go over to our Quetzal. Alright, we're at our Quetzal, and now right there is our Desert Titan. It's just a gigantic flying manta pretty much. It's really easy to tame now that you're like this. Whenever you have that little shock effect on your bottom right, you're just going to go right over here next to this little vine slash tentacle looking thing on its wing. These are the corrupted nodes. Whenever you destroy these completely, it will pretty much release the Desert Titan and you can tame it. So these nodes pretty much hurt it, and that's kind of the backstory to why you want to get rid of them. So just try to line yourself up with the back right here. You'll see this little nub on its wing. That's where you want to hit with this lightning. Whenever you hit it, it should activate and then pop out just like it is right there. You're just going to try to hit this every single time with the lightning. If you miss, it's fine, but just keep in mind any damage you do to the Desert Titan will reflect to the one that is tamed later. Occasionally you will get stuck in its wing if you get too close, but this is fine. Just kind of fly back around and get back under its wing. Alright, so now all you're going to do is just keep continuing this process until all the nodes are gone. Alright, let's see if it destroys the node this time. And there we go, we have done it. So whenever you destroy the node, it will kind of retract all those vines and the purple corruption from the wing, and then all you have to do is go on to the other side. It will also do this flip. Keep in mind, if you're actually landed on top of the Desert Titan when it flips, you will be thrown off. Alright, and this should be the last zap that I need to get rid of this corruption. Let's see if it is. There we go. And now that corruption frees itself up. And all that's left is the corruption on its tail. As you can see, once you get both wings, it kind of releases this dust of air coming out from the back. For the last one, just get underneath its tail. This is the more dangerous one, as if you get hit by the tail, it's going to hurt a lot. As you can see, it is right there, right where it's kind of connecting between its tail and back, and you can zap it and then it pops up. Just continue the same thing you've done for both wings to this, and once it's done, you should be able to tame it. Alright, so I did actually get hit by its tail again, and as you can see, my Quetzal's health is extremely low. Be very, very careful when you're doing its back, as you're a lot more likely to be hit by the tail, so that's just something to definitely keep in mind when that happens. It also seems like it moves around a lot more when you get to its tail, so you might have to sprint more and land before you get to doing this. Alright, and there goes its tail. As you can see, the corruption has kind of subsided and there's not much left there, and it's kind of drooping down. Its tail is hanging down, its wings are hanging down. Now a quick side note, if you're flying high enough when doing this, you can actually just tame it from inside of your Quetzal. You don't have to get out. This is actually really good if you're in PvP, because other people will try to tame your actual Titan. Alright, so I'm just getting on top of it for this. As you can see, when you look at it, it says E Tame Kaiju. So whenever it says this, you can tame it. I'm going to go ahead and press E now. And then you can name your Desert Titan. I'm going to name this little guy Kenny. Alright, so now we can ride Kenny around as much as we want. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and let me know down in the comments below if you actually use this method. It's really easy to tame the Desert Titan now, and it's kind of weird how easy it is for how overpowered this dino is. They've obviously nerfed it a lot over time, and that's why it is so easy to tame now. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you did, and I'll see you in the next video.